Constable Zabatura gave confession under a sworn oath that she identified that I was held and detained and I was arrested in custody.
You were then conveyed to Heidelberg Police Station as the respondent?
Yes, under a court recording, she says...
My name is McClay. I am here on behalf of the police applicant, Detective Sergeant Marr, in an application where Constable Zabatura, who is seated at the rear of the court, Your Honour, is the protected person.
Yes. And you are...
I'm Joe Gallijess, Your Honour.
You're not represented, Mr. Gallijess?
Self-represented, Your Honour.
Beg your pardon?
I'll be representing myself.
Yes, you don't have a lawyer.
No, Your Honour, no.
Do you understand how the matter proceeds, Mr. Gallijess?
Yes, Your Honour. I've had a case previously to this similar.
Very good.
Thank you, Your Honour.
Yes.
Your Honour, I'll call Constable Zabatura.
Your oath, thanks.
Please raise the Bible in my hand and repeat after me. I swear by Almighty God.
I swear by Almighty God
That the evidence I shall give.
that the evidence I shall give
Shall be the truth.
shall be the truth,
The whole truth.
the whole truth,
And nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Constable, please state your full name
Stephanie Lee Zabatura
and your current work location.
is Sale Police Station.
And you're a first constable of police, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Did you draft the writing there of that statement? It was the narrative?
No, I didn't.
Who did it?
Senior Constable Barrett.
Who typed it?
Senior Constable Barrett.
Yes.
Well, that's the evidence of this witness.
Yes. Mr. Gallijess, you have an opportunity to cross-examine and ask questions of this witness.
Thank you, Your Honour. So, Stephanie Zabatura, you're aware that I was arrested, correct?
You were directed under the Family Violence Safety Act.
What do you mean by just directed?
He was arrested, wasn't he?
What's a different power under the
He
Family
was taken into custody,
Yeah.
wasn't he? He wasn't allowed to leave, wasn't he?
No,
Was he? He was detained.
it was like a
He was
whole...
arrested, wasn't he?
well, I suppose you could say that.
Yes.
conveyed by the magistrate judge as I could not leave. I had no right to leave because the door was closed in front of me, and the judge had stated that I was placed under arrest. My rights were violated in the sense that I wasn't allowed to leave on my own free will. Senior Constable Kylie Barrett committed an offence by unlawfully holding me imprisonment, by unlawfully placing me under arrest without reading my rights and without the right to a lawyer or a phone call. Here, persons are not to be left unattended in the room. Failure to comply with this instruction will constitute a breach of the occupational health and safety process and therefore a breach of Victoria Police policy. I was left at Heidelberg Police Station by Senior Constable Kylie Barrett in a room with the door shut, and basically I was locked there for 2 hours with no one coming in. So now that I've got this evidence here, I'd like to pass it on to the Chief of Police. Sergeant Borsinos lying again that I was conveyed to Heidelberg Police Station, but under oath, Constable Zabatura told the truth, and so did the magistrate judge, had said I was held in custody and I was arrested.
Senior Constable Barrett said to Joe, "You're under arrest."
Yes.
I put it to you, that's not what she said, but that she said, "I'm detaining you under the family violence matters," because he didn't want to go with Senior Constable Barrett, did he?
No, that's not true.
He wanted to go to the police station to make a complaint. Is that correct?
He wanted to go to the police station and make the complaint, yes, that's correct.
Because police don't arrest people in matters of intervention orders, are you aware of that?
Custody,
Yeah.
he wasn't allowed to leave, wasn't he?
No,
Was he? He was detained.
it was like a
He
whole...
was arrested, wasn't he?
well, I suppose you could say that.
Yes.
Well, she was fairly close when she come through the gate, and she clearly said to both Joe and me, "You're on under arrest, you're coming with me."
I put it to you, you didn't hear that.
I did hear that.
Difficulty of hearing even in this short distance, in a very quiet room.
She was closer to me than you are now, and she said that very clearly, and I heard that very clearly, that he was under arrest.
The evidence...
And then when I queried her, I said, why is he under arrest? And then she said, well, I'm detaining him. That was the second thing she said. And then she walked away from me. She said, I'm detaining him. And then Joe followed her and went with him in the car. And that's all that was said.
The evidence of Senior Constable Barrett was that she didn't say to him that you're under arrest. She said she had to categorically say to him, I'm detaining you and require you to accompany me to the police station under the Family Violence Act, and had to tell him, no, you're not under arrest.
That's not what she said. She clearly said, and I heard that fairly clearly, that you are under arrest.
So your evidence is that Senior Constable Barrett did not tell the truth?